Zoom in. Alright, looks like he lost the burst already. It looks like Gabo spending it out. Alright. Oh,
Yeah, so we have Farmer John running Blitz, Yasuo, and then we have Gabo repping the sisters, Vi and Jinx.
yeah, and it looks like Farmer John taking some heavy hits in game one, and it looks like Yasuo is almost dead already, as is. Triple backdash to avoid the get up attack.
Nice little combo there to secure the KO. Oh, and we're just gonna run straight in, dash punch into level 3. Why not? Just pile on the damage. Send this robot flying. Oh, Gabo not quite going to be able to secure the KO here.
Oh, man.
And we are going to manage to take out Vi, but this Jinx is very, very healthy, so it is still an uphill battle if Farmer John wants to take the round here, and it's not going to happen. Just going to zap this machine, socket circuits, and send us into round 2.
Yes, sir. So, looks like we have a few latency issues here, so it's kind of hard to see, and I can't tell if it's on the 2xKO side or the side. I can like double check this and give it a good look. Oh, it looks a little. It's just me issue. I'm the issue. All right, but yeah, looks like that Jinx taking out Yasuo. So it looks like Farmer John has to be in one of these positions where he has to come back again.
Pop and burst there, gonna deny Farmer John the combo.
Yeah, it looks like Farmer John has been in this position. He's had to come back multiple times, so hopefully he's able to get it together and start playing a little bit stronger and
Well, the good news is Blitzcrank not exactly a character that wants for damage, as Jinx just learned, but we're just going to do a nice little combo here with the Vi, end it off with the Pillar Super, and we're just going to send the torpedoes right afterward. With that, Gabo going up first game. All right, so now we're going to move over to the other setup, see if we can make it a little easier for you people at home to see just what's going on here.
All right. Yes, sir. All right, we're Gucci.
There we go. Nice and full screen. Okay, there we go. So it wasn't just me. Okay, good.
It looks like we're on. So looks like right away we're getting a Vi air combo into Jinx double down super.
Yeah, that is going to leave Yasuo hurting. This guy has not gotten to do anything so far in the set.
Yeah, it looks like Farmer John hits a big run up, but gets hit by the down S2. And looks like he's getting comboed. Oh, I dropped that the same way all the time. That's unfortunate.
Gonna double down once again. Gabo just maintaining dominance in the set and almost gets the perfect. My God.
The parry, but nothing off of it, unfortunately. Looks like Farmer John goes for some mix, goes for the overhead, misses it, but gets some anti-air and gets bursted out, so It's really hard for Farmer John to find some momentum in this set, man. It's Jinx, man. It's hard.
Oh, big Yasuo combo, though. Not getting with super, just gonna try to get a setup here, but Gabo gonna mash out.
Oh, Gabo going for the rocket launcher in the air to set something up. That's something I don't usually see Jinx players do.
Oh, goes for the command grab, but nobody home.
Ready.
We are ultimately gonna get the Jinx, though, and now we have Steam, so let's see if Farmer John can make anything happen with it.
Bionic! Arm! Gotta hit that every time.
Yeah, the classic.
Yeah, it's one of the few supers in the game. I feel people just throw it out neutral. Saw someone do Bionic Arm in the assist tag, and I was like, bro, this is something.
Yeah, no. If unless I might stand corrected, but I believe that is the only level 1 in the game that has a vulnerability. So I can see why it could be a veritable panic button.
Oh, Farmer John getting his burst block.
And we throw it out again, but nice jump there from Farmer John. Not gonna fall for it this time.
Yeah, Farmer John got his burst baited and lost his Blitzcrank for it, so he got a pretty decent amount of burst back. Oh, couldn't convert. Unfortunate. Alright. It looks like Farmer John's game plan is really just run at him. He's trying to play Street Fighter 6. He's trying to poke him. So he's dashing at him, and he's doing like medium heavy into to back S1. It's not really working out for him. He's having a really hard time opening him, other than like random stray assist calls. So we got to see if he can actually get started and do some damage. It looks like Farmer John is just fine taking out the Vi after a blitz assist call and hitting him, but the air throw, the shimmy,
yeah, we're gonna trade characters here, and now it is both players down to their anchors in this final round. Farmer John is sitting on full meter. Gonna spend a bar to get that Steam charge. Oh, and we're gonna call the Yasuo assist. Slice through that Jinx, and Farmer John ties up the set.
Yes, sir. Excited to see my Jersey folk actually succeed. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
He might lose Yasuo right away. I jinxed it. You know, the Jinx double down super.
Jinxed it literally and figuratively. Oh, Farmer John spends the burst, but unfortunately it was on the missile from Jinx, so ultimately not really going to get anything for it.
Alright, so the loops. Oh my god, he missed the part of the loops.
God, as a Yasuo player myself, I know that dropping that always feels hard, but hey, that's a hard part of the combo to land.
Alright, shoot him if you got him.
Oh wow! The follow-up with the wind wall managed to break Jinx out of there, but ultimately not going to be enough to save Yasuo.
Yeah, it looks like Farmer John has to do an uphill battle. You know, as a Jinx player, I still think Jinx Blitz is 6-4. Jinx's favorite. I mean, it's a quintessential matchup. It's a Zoner versus... Oh, strike. Zoner versus a Grappler. So it looks like Farmer John's managing it just fine.
Nice jump there.
Nice jump out. Nice good hit on the scramble.
Oh, what an air throw.
Yeah, it looks like Gabo really falling apart in this latter half of the set. Really struggling to maintain control and get his momentum back.
Yeah, if Yasuo gets to play, you often do not, as Gabo is learning firsthand here. We have full meter, so this is going to do a lot of damage with the right confirm. Just going to do a bit of an easy ender, make sure we can get the damage. Oh, but no super cancel.
Oh, he drops it. He knew he dropped it, so he did delay M. Oh, he loses Yasuo at 3 bar. You could have gone for the easy stuff, John. But you tried to get fancy with it. And this could lead to a round 3 situation. But he gets the jump in.
Oh, thank God for the machine, baby.
See how that goes. Oh, they're both on freestyle. Man, we net decking? This is the card game era, bro? Like,
Right, S-Dot immediately cashed at level 1, but not able to get much off of it.
playing solid.
Dang, Artorias not landing the confirm either. They really are just like each other.
Yeah, scrambling.
The true mirror.
Yeah, Artorias, he's a very early believer in freestyle. When I played him in Alpha 1, he was playing freestyle, so this is kind of, you know, one Iron Grid, the big one, on Sidekick. So, wow.
Big combo there for Artorias. Oh, drops the end though.
Alright, he got jiggy with it. But he finds the confirm. It's really important in this game that you're able to hit confirm your assist because, you know, it's one of those things where you get full combo every time you hit an assist. It's not like games of old like Marvel where, oh, got hit. But it's not like games of old like Marvel where you would be safe. But he gets limit strike, gets a little bit of his burst back.
And the grab leads to the KO off of the clone. Oh man. Wow, what a mix-up there. You know, sending Yasuo over S-Dot's head so we can open him up with Echo. That was smart.
Alright. So, looks like Artorias has a pretty decent amount of control. Artorias sending out, he's just playing neutral with his point character, getting a big happy birthday. But I noticed that he's just sending out his assist and hit confirming like if he was playing Alpha 1. So I guess it's a big part of Artorias' game plan is just converting off of like big assist hits. And it looks like SDAT really not adapting to that game plan and not swatting away any of these assists or doing any big adaptation. And Artorias gets thrown to hold S2. It looks like it seals out the game. So it looks like SDAT needs time to adapt. But Artorias, pretty unrelenting, comboing.
Wow, nice jump there from SDAT to dodge the Echo.
Wow. Artorias, though, getting a very clean rewind into.
Yeah, there we go. We get the Super 1 confirmed this time.
Not like this? Oh, okay. We almost had to blow out the candles and sing happy birthday, guys. So nice jump 2H though from SDAT. Doing a really good job.
As down in the corner and unable to get out, just going to hold that some of that relentless Yasuo pressure. Lose his own Yasuo for it.
Wow. We got the absolute optimal. Oh no, we dropped it! Pressing the S1 super a little bit too late.
Oh man, and that is going to pay off dividends for Artorias. And we get the KO off the Super 1.
Yeah, and this has been a pretty even game. You know, sometimes you be getting washed, and it's not that bad of a wash. This is one of those games. This is super doable for SDAT. I see that as he gets comboed, but it's fine. He got this.
You know, it is never over till it's over. I mean, we saw that with the last set. Farmer John went down early, but ultimately he was able to really turn momentum in his favor. So, SDAT, of course, has a chance to do the same.
Artorias, I mean, he's doing a really good job of finding these scramble situations and finding the hit on the Echo Assist. I'm not sure if SDAT is holding forward or just pressing buttons to swat him away, but he's getting hit, A or B, and it's really difficult for Artorias to, or really difficult for SDAT to come back from like all these random assist hits. The tag launcher? Well, that was very nice.
Yeah, only problem is, though, it sent out Echo, who is not sitting on a lot of life, and the Super Time Winder is going to just chunk all of that down.
As we said, it's not over till it's over. And it looks like SDAT about to make the comeback. He almost has 3 bar on Yasuo, so a 2-button hit confirm. He can finish it, finish the deal. Oh, but he gets hit.
Yeah, the 2M.
Both players sitting at 3 meter. Pretty much next hit kills for either player. And there's that next hit. Stop being fancy with it. I would have done level 3 10 years ago.
Honestly, yeah. But I mean, hey,
I'm not trying to drop any. I'm not trying to leave any food on the table. Just be button straight S2 or button launcher into like S1 S2 into super ASAP. But our Blitzcrank does bring a lot of characters a tier above what they're supposed to be, and at Iron Grid we saw that Sidekick is a very powerful fuse, dare I say extremely powerful fuse, because it gives you all the benefits of running Blitzcrank without actually having to play Blitzcrank. So
yeah, no, the level of screen control that certain characters can be granted with those grapples obviously cannot be understated.
yeah, and it looks like JCat is having a really hard time getting started, so we'll see if they can get started. Jinx Super Tag, a very oppressive strategy, very strong in this current meta, and you know it's very hard to get out of, especially with the variance on the amount of Jinx Super Tag mix-ups. You know, it's not like you can just lab how to not get mixed by Jinx Super Tag. You would have to go to each character in the roster and figure out their individual mix-ups. Just like Echo, you see here, he just ran up and did overhead. So that's a true 4-way mix-up.
Nice reversal there from JCat, but not sitting on a lot of life here.
Oh,
Gonna double down here, and it is going to work.
I was skeptical. Oh, the counter mashes, and you're dead. Wait. No, I'm gonna hold my tongue. Okay, you are dead. Okay, all right. I know my character. All right.
Don't worry. Your Sage Jam channel points are safe.
Oh, he just died. Oh wait, no. Okay, all right.
Yeah, no, not quite.
And something that I will point out that we did keep over from Alpha 1 is that Sidekick does have that charge assist, saving him, making the comeback. Charge assist running full screen. Escalante not ready for it. Getting hit. Alright, back throw.
Nice grab there to send towards the corner. Oh, and a nice combo there with the assist, but Escalante just going to burst out of there. Does not want any of that.
Alright, JCat. big.
Oh, the happy birthday!
Yeah, what a big anti-air. And it looks like J-Cat's about to... Between having Jinx zoning and charge assist... Oh, wait, that might catch a backdash. No, it does not. And he blocks the overhead, and he's out! He's out of prison!
Well, Escalante unfortunately jumped himself into the corner, and Echo is living on a prayer. Fortunately, we're able to get him out. We're going to do a nice little combo here together with the Fireworks Super.
Punishes Escalante for zoning a little bit.
Nice jump in there, but we're just going to pop the Fury.
Oh, man,
Try to
Fury.
save the round.
Fury looking kind of spooky right now. Rutro. Doesn't take much. Just takes one good hit for you to get a nice dash in a 50-50. Looking pretty concerning here, and he gets hit by the blitz assist, but no conversion. Just chooses to run away. Scramble after scramble after scramble, and it
Man.
he found all three of the hits. Jake
Overhead
really
into level 1. Oh, super at the 99? This guy's insane.
Well, yeah, it's a very powerful strategy. You know, just throwing out assist and just tagging into Echo, but it looks like he didn't have to tag into Echo, so he didn't.
The poppers right away try to keep J-Cat in the corner, but Escalante jumps in there again, unfortunately.
Yeah, Escalante has been jumping a lot of these blitz assists. It looks like he hasn't been scammed. Very nice, and the tag launcher, heavy, level 1 super, or S1 super, my bad. Boom.
Yeah, what a combo there from Escalante.
This isn't one of those situations where you gotta save Fury, you just gotta spend it. Oh! Gets the optimal. Takes 50%. Oh, it's a blitz! Oh, you're sick. That does so much damage.
God, the damage on that. Yeah, no, get Echo out of there.
It looks like that was nasty. I thought he was gonna use electric gun. It looks like Blitz can just grab you after rocket launcher. And he finds it. He finds a throw, killing the Jinx, keeping his burst. This is scary. Burst. I wonder why that didn't become the burst block in it. He blocked it. But it doesn't matter.
Yeah, we're just gonna chip out with the laser.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. He did. I saw Echo block the burst. I don't know why he didn't get the wall bounce. Maybe it was just used offensively or in neutral, like a gold burst.
Yeah. No, I think that's what happened.
Okay. Well, doesn't matter now. Escalante getting the first hit, playing way more aggressive than he was game 1. Not trying to mess around with zoning or anything. He's just trying to stay in. Getting hit though.
Man, and that is half your health bar gone in an instant.
Oh, and he jump cancels. Okay. This is going to be a very hard spot for Escalante to come back from. Oh, he pops the Fury. Maybe it might be a little bit easier. The next combo actually lands. And you shoot him if you got him. Scaling. Trying to do the longest combo he possibly can. Try to get out that Fury. But this looks to be it.
A nice combo here with the Echo. Probably gonna have to double down in order to secure the KO, but it certainly looks doable.
I think Steph. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
That was completely optimal on Escalante's part. Very nice. Starting with Echo. Yeah, he's not doing round start Jinx S2 super. He's just playing neutral. And it looks to be a lot better for Escalante because 1, he's holding his burst, and 2, it looks like every hit he's getting is mattering.
Yeah, ultimately fighting the zoning war here with the Jinx mirror is likely to be a losing battle, considering since JCat is running Psychic, of course, you have the bigger health, you have the bigger damage, so any trades are not likely to work out in your favor.
You also have a tool in the Zoning War that not many other characters have, which is Charge Assist, where you have the character run at them and just do their assist. So I wonder if uniquely he has an edge, but it looks like Escalante's proving that that's not really going to make that big of a difference. Rewind.
Yeah, nice pickup there.
Oh, he's shooting him if he got some. The burst pop, I guess preemptive burst pop. Yeah, it's really hard for Jinx. I've noticed that her down medium or crouch medium, it's really hard to convert it sometimes. Finds it off the electric gun.
There we go. Nice confirm into the level 3. That is gonna do it.
Yeah.
There we go. Escalante tying up the set.
And I wonder if there's going to be a big adjustment for JCat, if they're going to switch characters or if they're going to just play it out as is.
Nope, we're just going back in. I mean, as we've seen, both players are certainly capable of taking this set. So the question is, will the adaptations Escalante got in Game 2 be enough, or will JCat be able to respond and figure out how to work past it?
Yeah, and it looks like he's doing a pretty okay job, but he's getting hit a lot by this stray zoning, and it's looking really hard for him to come back. He has 3 bar, but doesn't look like he can really do anything with it. Are we
that level 1 should be the KO, and it is.
Yeah. That's hard. Hard to come back from stuff like that, because you at the half health point, especially in things like Sidekick, which I have experimented with Sidekick Yasuo after Iron Grid. It's really hard to come back when you're like, oh, I have half health and I don't have burst anytime soon because I used it. And when the player across from you is just better, sometimes it's just hard to find your opening. Escalante blocking it completely out, but gets tick thrown. He gets the burst block.
Oh no! Oh, JCat not able to really get much off of it though.
Yeah, I think they got a dash back by accident because that didn't look like it was on purpose, and it dropped them the combo. Ultimately, might have lost them the round. Because now Echo's alive.
Still a good bit of health to work through, so JCat could certainly answer back in time, and getting rid of Echo is certainly going to help in that regard.
Yeah, and it looks like Escalante has two last stands on deck. Let's see if he... Okay, I think that's game.
Not quite. We build up Fury just in time. Oh, but a nice match from Escalante. The super's not quite going to be enough just yet. Just do it again. Do it again. Why not?
I can do it again. If you know, you know.
In the words of Deadpool, have gun, will shoot.
Yeah, and Escalante gets it 2-1. He can really close out some of these games. Because Ahri has a very big consistency issue in terms of her combos. So...
Oh my god, I have never seen that sort of routing before. I didn't know you could make it work like that.
Yeah, but it looks like he's half health down on Ahri.
Oh, the overhead into the combo. The Ahri classic. I'm just going to cash out. Get the full level 1 combo.
It's
and the air grab into another conversion. Well done from Obelisk.
And he switched into Jinx. That was sick. Farmer John, good player, knows better, saving his burst. But Obelisk, using his burst immediately on offense. Wow.
Yeah, no, we do not want to let this lead slip away. Almost a complete reversal of fortune there. Gonna spend level 1 to push back to the corner and double down to Jinx for good measure.
To go straight into Jinx super. Very smart. It doesn't do much in Fury. And I'd argue spending the meter is just rough in this situation. What a combo though! Not doing the easy stuff I see. Obelisk riding out the Fury and supering at the tail end of it. Farmer John just getting hit, pressing forward.
Your hope gone with the breeze.
Oh my god. Obelisk had all day to get that confirmed. Oh, gonna drop the level 1 though.
I mean, that was a hard combo. And again, you know, what I was talking about earlier with Ahri. It's really hard to come back with Ahri once you're getting hit. The cross up that was nasty. Oh no! Farmer John dropping the combo, switching out to Jinx. Looks like Farmer John saved it with an anti-air. And gets the Yasuo medium cross up.
And poor timing on the level 1, unfortunately, and Obelisk going to spend burst to make sure that Jinx does not have to hold that. We're going to get the KO on Yasuo instead. Only problem is that is an almost full health Blitzcrank against 2 characters who do not want to get hit by Blitzcrank even once.
Yeah, and it looks like you don't got a lot of chance in the last stand. Oh, that's so brutal. Alright. Whoa, what a conversion. Is he cashing out? No.
Nice confirm there off of the air ass too. No, wait, it's S1, my bad.
Yes, it's alright. But looks like Farmer John having a really hard time finding his footing.
Nice confirm there from Farmer John, and we're not even going to need the super to KO Jinx.
Oh, he tried to go for a special cancel straight to level 1, but it doesn't really matter because he got it. Yasuo getting game 1. Farmer John doing really well. Oh, to his KOism. Just skip straight to the Obelisk getting comboed.
And we're just going to double down, get every last bit of damage we can. Oh, good challenge, though, on the command grab.
Farmer John going straight for a big super. Huh?
Farmer John gonna spend burst, but keep Yasuo in. Oh, nice 2H from Obelisk. Gonna go right into the level 1. Double down to get Ahri out of there. That is gonna leave Yasuo in a precarious situation to be sure.
Whoa, whoa. The parry? Oh, he missed the parry. I was gonna say you're gonna reenact the Teemo trailer there, buddy. Oh, Farmer John getting hit. Man, Obelisk missing the Jinx trap, going for throw, whiffing.
Big combo here, and we're gonna spend the level 1, get the steam charge. Oh, I love body splash. Oh my god.
Farmer John making the comeback?
Could be. One good touch for either player will be the KO here. Oh, Obelisk got a little too far to get the confirm, and Farmer John takes full advantage.
Not the dome.
Hope gone with the wind.
Alright, this is set point for Farmer John. Obelisk has a lot of work to do, but definitely some life in him yet, I'm sure.
Yeah, looks like we got level 1. No, just goes through the mix. But it looks like Obelisk scrambled out and just pressed jump light. The classic, the tag fighter. Whoa, that was cool. That was crazy. He did firework super to lock Farmer John down from throwing charge assist.
Yeah, smart call for sure. Ooh,
Like,
double down, not going to quite be enough to take Jinx out.
it looks like Obelisk is committing to just keeping Jinx alive. But you know what? It's going well for him because he knows Farmer John is gonna roll out apparently.
The throw confirmed into the drone. That was sick.
Gets the Yasuo. Shoot him if you got him. The cross up. That's so hard to deal with.
Your hope gone with the breeze.
Looks
Yeah,
like
no,
Yasuo finds
that
a
was-
whiff punish.
That was some amazing play from Obelisk just now. Jinx was on a shrivel of life, but managed to play well enough to get all the way back for the win. No need to switch out to Ahri. Oh, it doesn't look
Very
like Jinx is
nice.
going to be living now, though, because we're going to get a big combo off of the whipped parry.
It's so hard to parry like very not manually timed stuff when you're. Oh, you could have just kept it safe. You could have just supered.
Yeah.
Not like this, Farmer John. Not like this, dude. Oh, he might lose off of this. Oh no, never mind. Keep it safe. Keep it safe. There you go.
Yeah, now finish your food, young man.
All right, Farmer John, 2-0. So it looks like. Yeah. Looks like we're seeing Farmer John in top 8.
Yeah.
Character. Apparently, Super Noon's found out a lot of tech.
Yeah, shouts to Super Noon. Always love seeing that guy play.
Whoa, catches a neutral get. Don't know what Fenry was trying there. Looks like they get hit. Yeah, it looks like Fenry really struggling to get through all the zoning and shenanigans that Darius is trying to set up. And Darius is just doing max base normal into Hook. And Hook's a really hard mechanic to go through because Hook doesn't interact with the system mechanics. And Bleed,
Big 2H there from Alawi, and that's going to secure the kill on Echo.
did he just press tag into anti-air? My man is playing out of his mind. What? Oh, he's dead. Yeah. Amazing. Amazing first round from John Lanini.
Nice backdash there from Fernie. Oh, we're going to need a big combo from Darius, though. Oh, and goes for the grab, but not quite timed enough.
Not spending his super. Just keeping it simple. You know, this team has a ton of synergy with Alawi assists, so I'm curious to see. Because Alawi gives Darius a lot of things, like making him do a full super in the corner without having to side swap. But we get the side swap as I'm saying it. Yeah, this you gotta hold the pressure, and he level 3's raw. Oh nah, we're doing the Dragon Ball Fighters.
You know, we gotta use those impulse frames, whatever it takes to get out of the block string.
Did he get the kill? No, but he goes for run up throw and gets hit and dies. All right. Just gets the raw jumping. People are not checking their domes today. They're not wearing helmets, man. It's raining overheads, man. 2x assist? No. Very nice.
And we're just popping Fury right away, trying not to give Jamanidi a chance, and ultimately we're going to secure the round. the double back jump!
He's not trying to have it. He's not trying to hold that.
Neither of them were.
The run up hook into tag. Okay. Oh, he saves his tentacles. Oh, he goes. Okay, so that was interesting. So he kept a tentacle out. So just in case Fenrir decided that she was gonna roll forward, you would get hit because the farthest most tentacle would cover that option.
A lot of damage from Darius there.
No headless though.
Oh, not gonna need the super though.
They got the axe.
Yeah, goes for run up jab.
Oh my god, the clown makeup.
The clown makeup.
Bro, not the clown makeup, bro.
Okay, right into game 2. It looks like there is a lot happening on the screen with a missed wall bounce combo from Darius. Whoa! I've never seen Alawi 2x assist limit strike like that. That was nuts. I wonder if that's something how you could do. Oh well, okay. Well, he's dead, so not gonna see much else of Darius.
Oh wow, Jamanidi just jumping in, but unfortunately getting a 2H for his troubles.
Oh, he's doing the full combo on Darius. I just noticed.
There we go, full combo into the level 3 to Davy Jones' locker with you.
Ooh. KO. Alright. Let's see if Henry can make an adjustment. Yeah, Team Super Noon, I think this team is really good. But I think oh, he went for the hook. That was a lot of scaling to go for hook there. With a lot of decay. But yeah, I think this team is obviously Team Super Noon is really strong, but I'm not sure if Henry's quite taking advantage what makes it very strong. Because this team does have a lot to it, a lot of moving parts, and you have to be absolutely perfect if you're Echo. Gets whip punished. Misses the second part of the whip punish because she called tag.
What a great switch there to Echo.
Okay, last stand super into throw. You got those.
Oh no!
Dog. Nuts in the Fury pop. This actually still could be anybody's game. We're almost at level 3. And with Fury, you never know.
Yeah, we're just gonna spend burst. We do not want any of that.
That's a good burst, all things considered. Alawi finding the hit. Oh, he's dead, and he doesn't even need to spend.
Yeah, Fury ran out mid combo, but Alawi has more than enough damage to make up the difference.
Died. It looks like Jamonami
Rises above a stagnant
gets it.
Yeah, Alawi with the clutch. You love to see it.
Alawi's so strong this patch. So let's see what the round start option is. Assist into overhead, and Artorias didn't check his dome, not wearing his hard hat. The shift dropping. Oh, okay. Artorias getting a big overhead conversion.
I have to say, interesting that both of the Ari players we've seen so far tonight, they've both been running Jinx. Would you say that's one of the better partners for Ari, or is it just a matter of personal preference?
So in Alpha 2, I saw Hubert playing that team, and I've affectionately since then called it Team Hubert. But yeah, Team Hubert's pretty strong. I think like the team has a lot of like potential, and it has great zoning, great. A lot of the characters have great buttons. Wow, what a parry!
Oh my God, the parry on the minigun.
Oh, Artorias was crouch blocking too. Could have reacted any number of ways. He could have reacted to level 3, or just walking back.
Just rips level 3? Oh my God.
Don't know what Artorias is doing there, but at least he's being efficient with the meter, and he gets overheaded. No.
Yeah, I think we were just trying to call out the block string, make some use of that counter function, but Shifted not falling for it. And we're cashing out the level 3, yo. Send in the big boy.
This might be a dead man. And that is a dead man. Off a throw, 50%. Very fun.
Just tag fighter things,
Tag fighter things. It just happens. Alright, let's see if he messes this combo up. Nope, he doesn't. Gets the nice delay. Stomp. No, he goes for the overhead. Or not the overhead, the jump H. Cross up. That's cheap. Artorias hasn't. Oh, that's a projectile ball. Artorias really hasn't taken advantage of the freestyle shenanigans yet. He's mostly been playing better, but at a disadvantage for the most part.
Oh, happy birthday. That is a 2xKO. Look at that. They said the title of the game.
Mom, look, I'm on the camera. Damn, that was a sick 2xKO too. Yeah, it's really hard to come back or something like that. Whoa!
Whoa!
I've never seen. Oh, okay. No, it doesn't end here. Okay. Pops install. Okay. All right. Shift is stabilizing.
Yeah, both players pretty even as far as life goes. But obviously, one single combo could be all you need in a game like this to turn the tide in your favor. Oh, what a delay there on the stance from Artorias, but... Oh, wow. For a moment, it seems like Shifted was going to get momentum back with the burst, but ultimately Artorias able to catch Ari.
Another strike. Level 2 install. Wow, he caught the low. I mean, he called it out. He just didn't get the 3M. And that's Artorias finding the hit, and that should be dead.
Proof that the mind flies faster than fists. Echo wins.
All right, waiting on a rematch. Looks like. Up. Okay. All right.
I don't know what happened there, but we're just going right back into it. Nice parry there from Shift.
Finds the hit on Artorias' part. Gets full
Yeah.
conversion.
Yeah, great patience there from Artorias, waiting for Ari to finish her movement shenanigans and just pressing a button at the right time.
Drops the combo. Yeah, we're still pretty early in. Oh, what a parry! I was gonna say we're still pretty early in 2XKO, so we're seeing a lot of combo drops, a lot of scrambles, like early Marvel. No one's gonna be completely optimal all the time.
Yeah, especially with a character like Yasuo, because boy, that guy's optimal stuff is tricky.
Tag launcher. Wow, Trey's really going for it. Both characters have 3 meters, so any hit from Artorias kills. Level 1. Get that Echo out of here. Now it's up to his Yasuo. And Jinx's Last Stand Super is a little weird because it has... It's just a completely different super from what we've usually seen. Alright. This could be dead. Keep it simple.
It definitely
Keep it
is.
simple.
We almost didn't even need the level 3.
Face the wind.
Yeah,
Alright.
we're slicing the moon because that's what samurais do.
Looks like Shift gets his burst back. So, see how this goes.
Just gonna spend it right away. Trying to make sure we don't hold any early combos like this one right here. And now you have no way of getting out. Bar a drop from Artorias.
Limited strike. Looks like that is one dead Jinx.
My god.
Oof. What an anti-air. Whoa. Arteria is trying to go for that crazy conversion, but I wonder if the decay is really affecting him. The sandwich into the mix-up?
Oh, there we go. Now Artorias is thinking with freestyle. Oh my god.
Genius plays.
Arterias taking it 2-0. And just like that,
That setup. Oh my lord.
Arterias will be moving on to top 8 winners. Up
Yeah,
2-0.
no.
So, senors,
What a happy birthday there. And then of course you had that first round at the end of this last game where after Shift had spent their burst, Artorias was able to just lock Jinx down in the corner, and 2 combos were enough to just send her packing. Yeah, no, very impressive stuff from Artorias.
yep, this is the last set before top 8, so it comes. Our time has come for our block. Can't speak today. I am stumbling over my words. This is definitely not going on the reel.
Boy, do I feel that. But hey, it happens to the best of us, you know?
We're not gonna talk about that. Alrighty. I'll catch you guys. How does this Tempest out? Supernova, take us out of here.
Yep, so that is good. That's going to do it for our block. But of course, do not go anywhere because we have top 8 coming up in just a moment. So do not go anywhere because we have more awesome 2SKO action right after this.
Or if it's just a byproduct of how much currency they have available, but that ain't the look. Yasuo Blitz team looking a little more clean. So we'll see if the aura farming will help or if it's just going to come down to pure skill here. Immediately a little scrambly, but we are into the Jinx situation, rocking that beam super. Able to not get too much work off of that, and now going to be working their way back out of the corner. The missile is going to keep Blitz away here momentarily, as Yasuo able to get a quick hit, but the tag out is going to work out. Let's see here. Nice little dash up. And the teleport rewind is going to come into play. Lots of straight hits here. No big confirms. This could be a big one here with Happy Birthday, but no. We're dropping that a couple hits in. Definitely a bit of a spaghetti first round here of winner side top 8. Could be a little bit of just getting settled in here as the pressure picks up a little bit. Obviously, you want to climb up that ranking. Show off on the top 8 graphic later on tonight. We'll see here. The first dead character is going to be the Yasuo of Farmer John. Escalante taking a bit of a lead. And now we do have the classic Echo setup. Actually, it was looking a little jank there, but able to... I'm not sure if that was the intentional route. Looked a little bit like that normal Sonic Box setup, but had to kind of react on the fly, use the tag launcher here to get Jinx in. Now back to a bit of pressure on this Blitz that is able to find a gap in the block string. This isn't going to be a ton. It will be enough to kill, even with the parry scaling, with no break on deck here for Escalante. So we will have one character apiece. Fury on deck for Blitz. Let's see. This is a scary spot to be in. Immediately, just like that, with the Yasuo assist, able to secure round 1 after what looked like a rough start. Good stuff here out of Farmer John.
Yeah, Farmer John's team is so sick, dude. Like, the amount of damage you get from Yasuo Blitz assist is actually insane.
Yeah, even with the nerfs to Yasuo's damage, able to get a ton of reliable damage off those pickups, and with the side switch capability, it really makes the Blitz assist a little scarier. Because normally it's pretty reactable, but if you have to time it with the potential side switch from Yasuo, it definitely ups the difficulty quite a bit.
Oh, nice reaction from Escalante, but not able to get a punish there. Up back rocket into Echo Call. Oh, that's a birthday.
And we're not dropping this one. This is going to be a good bit of damage here into the Blitz. There's no Steam on deck. That could have been that might have been a 2x KO if Steam was on deck, not going to lie, but barely just living for Escalante. It could be just what they need to make this comeback, as Yasuo's actually taken down in the background. Now, just like that, we're down to one character apiece when it was just 2v2.
Jinx definitely able to make this comeback as well. Her level 3 does so much damage. Oh,
yeah,
we're going straight into it too. Watch the health bars melt.
It's gonna be... Wow, that even was enough without the Fury. That's crazy. I was gonna say, I almost think you consider using the Fury there to just secure the round, but no, not needed. Great awareness of the damage out of Jinx's ult there. And the Super Mega Death Rocket is gonna be enough. I swear, that always does... Like, when you think it's not gonna kill, it does kill. When you think it is gonna kill, it isn't. It's pretty wild.
Yeah, facts. That super is just so messed up. Like, the more I look at it, like, it's safe to throw out, like, on block. I think it might be plus even. It's like such a good super.
Yeah, I think the only way you can deal with it is if you go for the full parry, and you really got to be ready for it, because it's an awkward timing. You can't just mash it out of the super freeze. And if you drop any of those parries, you're going to be taking a good amount of chip, and then it'll make it safe. So outside of a perfect parry situation, it's not going to pay out. And good call out there. I think that should have connected. It looked like an interrupt, but Farmer John able to interrupt the Echo charge S2. Now you're in a scary spot in the corner. Steam on deck for Blitz. Able to get out. Looks like, yeah, just like that. Able to turn the tide here a bit. There's going to be a good bit of damage out onto Blitz. Should be hanging on to life by a thread. Fury on the table as we're in the final round here, so kind of have to spend Fury almost proactively. You might not have time to react if you get hit once. Now, especially with this chip damage, I think... Yeah. I think they were trying to look into a block string pickup or something, maybe to activate it safely. Maybe activating a neutral was a little scary, but not able to get that opportunity, and game one's going to go the way of Escalante.
I'm pretty sure Fury also stops you from taking chip damage, right?
Yeah, it does. So that's exactly what I was saying. Like, it's you consider
Yeah,
wanting
yeah.
to use it in that situation in neutral just to avoid the chip, but not really able to find a good spot. Maybe they were looking to get an extension off a hit as well, but the gamble doesn't pay off. And now game 2 also going pretty rough here for Farmer John in the first round. Yasuo's already off the table. Solo Blitz going up against Team Time Bomb is going to be a bit of an uphill battle, I'd say.
Yeah, this is the problem, truthfully, with Blitz teams is solo Blitz is tough to make work, like with the comeback, you know? Because like he could do it 1v1 for sure, but fighting 2 characters is a tough spot for Blitz to be in.
Yeah, exactly. Having that longer cooldown on assist makes his neutral a lot tougher to get in. And luckily, if he does get an opening, he usually can kind of get into those reset situations into 50-50s and make it a bit of a snowball situation, but it's really getting that first hit can be really difficult. And you see round 1 is going to go the way of Escalante as we get to watch Super Mega Death Rocket one more time. No question in that time, that's going to kill. Now we're facing set point after what looked like a pretty even set to start. Kind of starting to lose control here a little bit for Farmer John. As I say that, though, are able to get a pickup here with the handshake tag. Good reaction check.
Ooh, plus frames off the pull-in, but didn't quite go for anything, and now Blitz is getting hits. Assist gets blown up. Escalante playing very patient as well, not taking his turn without assist up.
Yeah, definitely respecting those buttons, and it's looking like it might pay off here. Buying enough time. I mean, it's rare not to see Yasuo not able to find a way in, but with all the different projectiles here and constant tagging back and forth between the characters, it's really been tough for Farmer John to find those openings with the Yasuo. You see, just kind of getting peppered
Minor
here by
mistake
time
there
limit.
from Escalante. He could have killed with DHC, not allowing them to burst. I mean, still an excellent spot for sure, but Yasuo's alive because of it. Let's see if it comes back to get him.
Yeah, definitely one of those situations you want to be aware of. There's a lot of improvisation required in this game, and that is a prime example. But we see Escalante able to secure this first set in pretty quick fashion here. We'll see if they can keep that momentum going in winners finals in their next upcoming round. But we will be hopping over here to the other side of winner semis. It's going to be Artorias versus Jamanini once they are both in the lobby. JJ Cat opts to go for that. Let's check it out.
Yeah, I do think Ahri is a character that is very unexplored, honestly. I do think, especially with this recent success of Chris G, a lot more people are going to be trying Ahri. And yeah, I do think this character has a lot of stuff that is kind of under the radar, but very, very strong tools.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I feel like even across most of the roster, there's plenty of depth to be explored, but Ahri especially, you're not really seeing her a ton. They got SQ plays Ahri. There's probably a couple other high-level players that I've seen play, but it's pretty rare. And from what I understand, a lot of that comes down to her combo game being a little inconsistent. You got to be really aware of when to use those charge-heavy timings. You're going to do a lot of mid-charges, and it's going to take a lot of adaptability depending on where you get those straight hits to confirm those combos. So as players lab those out and get more consistent with them, I'm sure you're going to start seeing Ahri's make deeper runs into these brackets. She definitely has a ton of potential to kind of pick up wherever and end the combo wherever she wants with a ton of screen control. So I totally agree. It will be cool to see her explored more.
Yeah, and I do think a lot of it falls down to the inconsistency. Like, if you're playing a newer character, you're trying them out, and then your combos just don't work, like, it's such a feels bad that, like, is a hurdle to get over, right? Like, you're labbing the character, you're doing stuff, you go in the match, and your stuff just randomly drops, and you're like, man, I don't want to do this. Like, it just, you know, regardless of the character's strength, when that happens to you, like, it just sucks to happen, you know? So I feel like a lot of that was early on with Ahri, where people were trying it, and then it didn't really work, and then they dropped her along the way. But now, as we find more stable routing, like, people have slowly come back to her, you know?
Yeah, especially early on in the game, consistency is going to be valued over ceiling of stuff. You definitely want to have consistent damage output especially in this game. I mean, a lot of teams and comps can get TODs, or if not a TOD, just pretty reliable 2 touches. Obviously, not including break. So you definitely don't want to pass that up if you're dropping combos constantly, because things are a little too challenging. So, but not looking like it's too challenging for Obelisk to pilot Ahri, as we're looking at potentially game 1 already being done with 1 more touch here. Yeah, that is set life gone. Game 1 going Obelisk's way. That was a really impressive start for JJ Cat to deal with. We'll see if they can adapt here in the second game.
Yo, hold on. I just peeped the Cloud raid. Cloud raided with 363 people? What?
Yo, what the hell?
I just peeped.
Yo, Cloud,
shout out Cloud, man. I'm so late, but thank you, Cloud, for the raid. Holy.
That's a real one right there. Make sure you guys go follow Cloud805 if you want to learn about the grossest strategies, the best tech in the game. He's definitely the one to do it time and time again. And he's even learning stuff from devs. I saw some tech from his stream where Apology Man hit him with a get up attack with Echo while he had clone out and canceled the get up attack to get out of pressure.
Yeah. Cheap.
There's some crazy cheap stuff coming out of there. So make sure you guys throw him a follow, show some love. If you got some Twitch Primes, throw him his way. Appreciate him for sure.
Right now we got this Jinx mirror and you get zapped, forced to burst. Blitz pulls you in. You're hitting assist, but oh, we got the Fury right back. This is so scary.
Yeah, it's funny. Fury is a ton of damage added to any combo, but when both characters have it, it kind of gets evened out, and now you're just adding in dash cancel, so it makes the neutral pretty interesting. You see it is going to run out here for Obelisk. There's still some on the table for JJ Cat, so this combo's going to hurt a little less. Able to fall out regardless. Now this Jinx v Jinx battle, just looking to see who can get 1 clean pickup. And with that reset, looks like that... Oh no, that is going to drop. I'm not sure if that was a misinput, or maybe that's just the ground state they were in when the overhead hit. Made it behave a little bit differently. But now you got to deal with the beam super. There it is. The 3rd straight round going Obelisk's way. Let's see if JJ Cat has any life left in them. They're going to be thrown in the towel here.
Yeah, I mean the Jinx mirror was pretty close, and it was a pretty big drop there too to get that level 1 out. But yeah, I mean right now Sidekick not really paying off too much. I mean Jinx Sidekick then can definitely be strong. There was a Jinx Sidekick player in top 8 of Roundhouse actually, so definitely can make it happen with this pairing. But you know, I think personally you got to just work a little bit harder with Sidekick, at least in the current meta game, you know, like mostly duos right now. So, but you can make it happen.
For sure. I mean, just giving up the opportunity, especially with Jinx, to not have Beam Super into tag is going to be basically a big nerf on her max potential based on the current meta. But hey, definitely like seeing people explore with these fuses, trying to see what they can do. I know Diaphone was entering some Jug tournaments, or entering some tournaments using Jug today, rather. As you see, 90% getting taken off of Obelisk there with that combo. That was pretty juicy. Yeah, seriously.
The 1x KO.
So.
Yeah, hit him with the 1x as we see a quick 2-0 going Obelisk's way. Sidekick not working out today in loser side, but hey, that's why we got to hit the lab for. Definitely stuff to learn on and improve. Got to avoid those drops. Those are obviously going to be pretty costly, especially with this team. Yeah, shout out Obelisk, playing pretty clean, piloting Ahri very well here, using those overheads and cross-ups.
Yo, also shout out to Boston Bluebeat with the rate of 65. Yo, thank you for the rates tonight.
Against them, I'm curious. It's either going to be like full of Teemos in bracket, or there's going to be like none. It's probably nowhere in the middle. So I'm really excited to check that out. But either way, we're heading into the match here. Shifted versus Fernie, and will be cool to see. We got some more Ahri. We'll see if those tough combos are shown off here, or if the inconsistency shows. Definitely always curious to see.
Yeah, I do think this is also Ahri's strongest team. I mean, her with Jinx and the DHC synergy that they have is just unmatched, in my opinion.
Yeah, great DHC synergy. She can work around Jinx's projectiles really well. Obviously, with the air dash into cross up, very, very strong for Ahri, and having a missile to follow you up there just makes it even more difficult to deal with. So, totally see how that is. If not the strongest team, one of the stronger teams for sure. And off to a pretty solid start here, chipping away at Fernie's health, getting a nice little pickup here as well. Will we get this into the super? We will. This will be.
Ooh, that was kind of optimal too.
They're cooking a little bit.
I see you with the Jinx combos.
These Fortnite players are cracked. They know how to lab cranking 90s. They know how to lab these Jinx combos. Ooh, but apparently maybe need to hit the lab on that Ari route. I'm surprised that didn't pick up. That was kind of tough.
Nice. Is going to be able to get the kill though when it matters. So going back to this round start. Ooh, hits out the assists and tags. Charge H route. Bring him to the corner.
And with some meaty orbs and not able to get a pickup. Went for a parry.
Ooh,
got picked up by the low. Good attempt. Oh, the patience. Just crouching in the other's face. And then, yeah, good luck blocking that. Echo rolling
Yo,
around.
the super noon tag. I see you. Yo, someone's been watching the VODs.
I mean, that Darius assist is so juicy. Just a single hit is basically a free confirm. Gonna force a breakout if it's on the table, as Fury does come online here for Shifted. So if this combo doesn't kill, which would be pretty challenging without going into a level 3, not gonna have the meter for it. You could see them pop it on offense, but nope, here it comes on defense. Now gonna be desperate to get that first opening. Nice dash cancel on the mini going onto the Time Winder. Able to get out of trouble there. And missile does connect, no pickup.
Oh, and the super assist is like one of the best in the game. Like so underrated. No one talks about it, but like the amount of damage it does and also the amount of pressure you get is insane.
Yeah, it's a great balance of damage and utility. I know Yasuo's is probably considered the best right now, just of how fast it is, and definitely is kind of bordering on being unreachable.
Is that?
Yeah, exactly. So the reward is so crazy, and it's hard enough to block as is. But even there, you see able to get a good amount of pressure off the Ari last stand. Just the lockdown you have. You push them to the corner. You're stuck holding the block. They're getting chipped out. Definitely really strong, but not going to be getting enough value out of it to take that round as we get even up. Final round of game 1 here. Let's see who gets into the hot start. I mean, the scaling not looking great on this combo, but able to get into the corner. Gets picked up by the Yasuo jump charge H after getting tagged out. Definitely something to keep in mind in this game. If you tag out of a character while they're charging a move, they can continue to charge that move while they are not the point character. So you saw that to great effect there. You get you a ton of value. This is going to be bleed applied back in the corner. Tough spot here for Shifted.
Ooh, smart tag to escape the corner. Air throw. We do get a combo. Forces the break. Oh, and now we got tag out sequences. Tried to parry. Can take the throw. Oh, burrito. Oh, barely doesn't get it.
Yeah, it feels like we're still in that phase where the burrito OS is not consistent enough, just with how tight the timing is on it, which I'm a fan of. An OS that strong should not be free, but definitely early on you're going to see it drop a decent amount. And this should not drop. Super Mega Death Rocket. Looks like it got the perfect setup here. That is going to connect, and that is going to be round 1, showing the way that's Shifted. You know, I just realized I'm starting to think the FN really could be Fortnite. Because wasn't Jinx like a super popular skin in Fortnite? Wasn't she like one of the only?
Oh, it was. I actually have that skin. That's how you know it's popular, because I don't even play that game like that, but I have that skin.
Hold on. I might have found this out. We're going to have to ask Shifted later. I'm too curious. I think that might be it.
Oh man, getting into game number 2. Ooh, double assist. Full combo as well. Go for the limit strike at the end.
Yep, generate that meter back. I think break was already on the table. Yeah, I mean, we're basically at the start of the game, so gonna get a little bit of break meter there just to get that early. As you see, it's already gonna get taken out. We're blocking these overheads.
Oh my god,
great patience.
Oh my god.
Yeah, you gotta watch that head.
Oh, and
sure.
that's a birthday.
at that damage. It wasn't even like a crazy optimal route, and that's basically half of Ari's HP out the window. Definitely going to want to tag her out to start regenerating that gray health a bit. As you see Fernie continue to go for those charged Darius H's in the air as they tag out, and it's not going to pay off here. Darius is going to be chalked. It's just going to be an Echo against Ari.
That burst
Jinx.
bait was insane, dude. Hopefully Ari's going down, but man, that burst bait was crazy. Now we got a 1v1 scenario.
Yeah, getting those
Super
burst
Sis
bait
gets
routes
blown
is so
up.
huge for sure. I know that's a ton of value of the freestyle fuse, is being able to have a little added layer of security against burst, but without that, you're definitely going to want to be able to route and be aware of when those are going to be used. And look at this damage here. Great stuff out of Fernie there. Not able to convert with the final hit.
Oh my
there.
god. Does this kill? Does this kill for the Ari super assist? Oh, it might.
If we have to ask, it's probably gonna. Yep.
Oh,
that reset
it
too,
reset.
didn't it? That's
Yeah,
crazy.
reset.
I wonder if they just put the controller down. Maybe they just assumed it was connected.
Yeah, yeah. Hands on stick
That's
at
why-
all times, boys. We're in tournament.
Yeah, exactly. No need to put that down. As you can see, that could be a round going in your favor or going against your favor. And now going to be an extra uphill battle. What could have been potentially an equalizer round. It's now going to lead to set point here for Shifted. You know, it is looking like a rough start here for any kind of cooking with the Darius. Just walking back and forth like a
now our
street fight.
buttons.
Yeah, for real.
Ace push block as well. Trying to fight out this corner. Roll attempt gets thrown. Oh, but we eat the time winder and that should be death.
Yeah. Nice little addition to Darius's kit with that power wave. Adds a little bit of variety to those combos. And depending on the spacing of those wall bounces, it actually makes it pretty easy for the Darius player to react to what side they're going to be hitting. Because there's a bit of startup on that power wave, and you can kind of tell which super you want to follow up with, whether you want to get them on the side switch on the S2 super or not. So great stuff out of Fernie to get this to a third round here in game 2. Tournament life on the line. Can she lock in?
Oh, that was
Let's see.
sick to hit the trap.
Always got to watch for those. I think Fernie's just looking for a way to get Darius out of here. You see the double assist. There's the tag. And the pickup is going to force the break out of Shifted. The late time winder does connect, but
throw.
going to get thrown. Yeah, that was good awareness.
A lot of boxing here. Pull into the headbutt. Bring him to the corner. Apply bleed. Burning a pretty decent spot. A lot of chip as well.
Paul just barely connects with the toes. The time under hitboxes can be deceiving. And does pay off there. Great spacing with that option. You see continuing to try to just check that out there and hoping Shifted is going to find a way to jump into it. What's the mix?
Throw
We're
in
doing
the
well for the
corner.
RS.
Going for burrito. Ooh.
Proof that the
Fernie on the
Yeah.
board. Tying it up. 1-1.
Echo
Shout out Chipotle. It fucking that OS is clean when it lands. It's definitely going to get you high reward.
But that gotta be the coolest name for a piece of tech ever made. I'm not gonna lie.
It's so good. It just like opens it up to so many different variations too. Like, is it the carne asada burrito? Is it the quesarito? Like, you got so many different variations. So I'm sure we're gonna see that evolve over time. As we're seeing Fernie evolve throughout this set, definitely was off to a rough start, but kind of cooking now. The Darius is getting a ton of mileage, converting off these hits. I mean, definitely a very damaging character. And went for the parry on the apprehend, but a hair early on it. Out of Shifted, and now you got to deal with super putting you back in the corner. Can't even really tag out here because Ari is so low. Kind of just got to hold this with Jinx and try to find your opening. Interesting burst there.
Nice. Easy combo should do it. Now we're left with solo Ari. No assist available as well. Oh, but you just get duffed instantly. Fernie might be making this comeback here.
Yeah, Fernie cooking there a bit. It definitely looks like it caught Ari on the jump there. And as we just see Time Wander into RS2 for Echo. Trying to do a little cheesy pressure, but it's going to pay off here. You cannot pick up with the medium there. Definitely meant to go for the light.
Oh, the birthday.
Yeah,
This is going to be a lot of damage on both.
No super.
Oh,
okay.
no super at the end.
Guess it makes sense. I think the headless super might not have connected, so didn't want to swap out of the corner. I think I would have taken the damage on both characters anyways, because I think you could at least get some damage on the assist character at the start of that SU super, but either way, the decision not going to pay off as we get into the opposite corner here, and now Fernie facing an uphill battle as she has not too much health to work with. Break is going to be on the corner, but I don't know if that's going to be enough
nice
here.
interrupt.
Hard knockdown, baits the get up attack. Yeah, definitely looking like Shifted's round here. I assume Fernie will probably not use her burst. As you see, oh, maybe now you consider it, because this will be a kill.
There's hope.
Oh, no kill. That's a rough drop. Are you caught in an action?
Oh, you
here?
can.
No, that was crazy.
Oh, it's so close. I think now you consider fearing if you get like jabbed or something. Right now.
Wow, no punish. And I mean, even if there was a single hit, it might not have been enough, but damn, the Fury not going to pay off. Ended up using it pretty late there. Didn't lead into a great spot. Now it's going to be final round, final game. Slight break advantage for Shifted here. And they're getting the first combo, so slight edge here. What is the option? Definitely going to get those dash-ins with Ari into the charge H, get off the straight hit, but able to pick up shortly after with the overhead. We're dropping, but we're throwing. Yeah,
the Ari play right now. Yeah, the Ari is oppressive, especially with a double missile, holding so much weight. I mean, so many plus frames if both of those missiles connect.
Yep, 100%. You see, just like we were talking about before, it's hard to get those confirms, but when you do, it can pay off. We saw the stray hit in the air into a full conversion here. Now Shifted is looking at a very comfortable lead here. Full meter on both characters. Break will come up before any character dies. This is going to be maybe one more guess here for Jinx's life at least. There it is. Okay. Okay, Fernie. With Fury on the table here in a second. I mean, never say never.
We are fighting.
Lead is applied.
Oh, but doesn't get to use it. So much chip damage. Shifted, taking the game.
Yeah, that super assist from Jinx is really tough to deal with. She shoots out 75 different missiles. Gotta deal with it, both the chip and all the explosion VFX around it. Actually can make stuff really ambiguous to deal with when you're trying to defend. It just kind of fills the screen with smoke, so kind of got to work around that, but gonna get the kill via chip.
Like this, I feel like we're fighting game is just so huge. Like seeing our players over there and their players over here is such a cool thing to see, man. Whatever Riot put inside that netcode, whatever voodoo magic they did to make that joint happen, like shout outs to them, because
yeah,
it worked.
Shout out Tony Cannon and the whole back end team over there. Obviously they were one of the pioneers of inventing rollback, and when you combine that level of talent with Riot Direct, you get what we have today with the sick netcode. So definitely some really good stuff, and with good netcode where you can play across regions, that means our timelines are blessed. No Leffen Salt tweets where he's complaining about living in Sweden and not being able to get good practice anymore. So one definitely one benefit there. But we are into this first match here, losers quarters of Farmer John versus Shifted. Shifted going to be off that hot set, carrying a bit of momentum here, versus Farmer John coming off a loss against Escalante. Let's see if the mental damage was too much, and so far not looking like it. Looking like they had a good little mental reset here, getting off to a decent start. Shifted in a bit of a health deficit, and more than that at this point. That's a character gone. Interesting. Brings in the Blitz to get the steam. Totally get it. You're going to give up corner here, but I guess it would have been corner either way because of that Yasuo super, so makes sense. Great reaction on the parry.
Ooh. Yo, parries are always so hyped, dude. Like, no matter what you parry, you can parry the fireball coming out of your way, it's still so hyped.
Yeah, they did a great job with parries in this game. The fact that you have the like mid/high parry and the low parry, it definitely has some risk reward there. You have parry behaving differently with projectiles, where you have to react a bit quicker, so it's not just a free punish on any parry you get. And obviously, if you spam parry, you can cancel a whiff parry into another whiff parry, so you definitely have to have some skill behind it, or you're just going to be chucking all your meter out the window for the round, which is not going to be ideal. And Blitz is going to be chucking Shifted out of this first round with that rocket punch. Good start here, and just a minor break deficit. Both players will have theirs 4 character dies, so definitely what you like to see in your first round.
Nice hit on the tag there, and I do think that's the key to fighting this sort of team, is that when they call assists, to make sure that you tag it so that you lose out on those options. Ahri assist is honestly not the best, so I think that is like one of the potential downsides. She's able to get stuffed a lot, and you're able to kind of stop her potential as a tag out option.
Yeah, for sure. You definitely want to have the echo assists of the world that are super fast, really hard to react to. Not going to get stuffed that often. Definitely one of the downsides of Ahri's, especially since they got rid of her OTG capability on the Cold Star assist after the Alpha Labs here. And we're seeing Farmer John off to another lead here in the second round. If the Yasuo is able to get out of this pressure, could be in a great spot here. Trying to find a way to get Blitz in. No, just going to use the assist and recognize, hey, I can kill off this. We'll just finish the combo. No need to tag out.
Ooh.
Great stuff. Good composure. We're styling a bit. Okay.
Yo, doing some cool stuff. That's what I'm saying.
We'll be styling too much. Yeah. Damn. Styled so hard the combo dropped, but not going to matter with that type of lead. Yasuo assist is just going to chip out. And that is game 1 going to the farmer.
Yeah, right now Yasuo kind of just running the neutral. Gotta find some adjustment here for Shifted.
Yes, sir.
Oh, run up overhead? Is that the adjustment? The Jinx putting on the pressure?
Yeah, those overheads are pretty juicy if you can special cancel them. I'm pretty sure Jinx and Braum both have the option to do that. I think there's other characters that do as well, but definitely really rewarding tools, and the animation's fun, so I'm sure it's just cool to bonk people on the head with a hammer. Damn, so this is kind of what we were talking about earlier on. Like, these sets can be pretty quick, or they can be kind of long, and
yeah,
I mean, with this, this set could be over in the time it takes some entire matches to happen, so definitely what Farmer John likes to see here, coming off a loss. You want to get back in the momentum. Baits the parry with the jump up slash through. That's tough. Kind of got to guess against Yas sometimes, and that is not going to be the correct one. Out of Shifted.
Oh, this Yasuo is going in. My God. The Yasuo pressure has been astounding for Farmer John right now.
Definitely in the flow state for sure. Not seeing many drops. Good awareness on these different openings. Able to get full conversions here. As we see, probably another double down situation here. It should be close to death for RA. Yep. Definitely a tough spot to be in the corner. But able to get the hit on the jump over. Now Jinx is in here. Gonna try to buy some time for RA to regen that health. Without Break on deck, you've got to be playing real clean if you're Shifted here to make the comeback. And that's how you start it. Break is already off the table for Farmer. But not going to matter. Yas gets to do the Yas things. Gets to opening. Nice little reliable punish. Ton of damage on the table. And now, I mean, this would have to be picture-perfect gameplay out of Shifted to make this comeback. Not going to happen. That set goes in the way of Farmer John. I wouldn't be surprised if the match we're waiting on is only on like game 2 right now. That was so fast.
I mean, I do think it's also really character dependent, right? If you're playing the Jinx Mirror, like sometimes those games just go to timeout like every single time, dude. And it's like, you know,
yeah.
like I'm sure if you're playing Yasuo mirrors, it's probably not that bad. But Jinx mirrors, dude, it's like no one wants to do anything because you got reaction super, so it gets really scary.
For sure. Especially, I'm curious if we do see a lot of the Jinx Teemo comps next week. That could be leading to a lot of that type of gameplay too. And I've never played a zoner, or I guess I dabbled in Evo France. I assume they will be seeded 1 and 2, but you really don't know unless it's already been locked in. No. Yeah, so production was just checking, but yeah, it'd be interesting to see for Evo France because with not as many tournament results. Definitely curious to see how it lines up. Would be awesome to see it in Grands for sure. It would be a banger set. And if not, like you said, could get that salty sweet match type of thing. Maybe Sonic will get a little rewind of the Perfect Legend debacle back in the day. If you know, you know. I would be a fan of seeing that.
He just whipped throw on the break? I've never seen that. Yo, I feel so broken. Oh my god, I always see something I never seen before. I didn't know you could whip throw on the break.
That guy's always got a backup plan, man. It's crazy. Always got something in the back pocket. You gotta love to see it.
Oh, looked like maybe they wanted a cash out combo, but got some drops here.
A little bit shaky of a start, but no punish on the second S2 follow-up. Doesn't matter. Able to get a pickup afterwards, right into the classic setup. No tag launcher, so there it is. We're just doing one more up and down. And gonna get a juicy bit of damage here. Not enough to kill Echo. And the assist tag is gonna pay off. Great awareness there. That was gross. Parrying some of the miniguns, then using the projectile invulnerable super to punish. That is crazy. Yeah, Yasuo needs that, right? To do with Jinx of all characters. That's insane.
It's so funny too, because right now in League, I'm pretty sure Yasuo Ba is actually pretty good. So like, I'm sure this matchup happens in League like a good amount.
I can totally see it. Oof, man, that was a quick first round. Great stuff out of Arterius. Showing off the Yasuo swag. Definitely cooking a bit here. See what Escalante has in the back pocket. Can get out of this pressure. I mean, it's just been kind of non-stop.
Nice, taking the limit strike, going into the burrito setup. Able to forward tech out of it. Oh, but we still got the clone.
Oh, wow. Barely gets interrupted there. That's brutal. Oh, this is the fun route. That's cool. We love seeing the charge launcher. That's 3 time winders in one combo. And still getting Yasuo follow-up after. Went to go for a force roll there, Reed. Not able to get the throw after, but definitely plenty safe and neutral and just kind of can reset that pressure. Retreating guard is going to pick up after the handshake tag. So no reliable way to pick that up there. So we'll see Escalante try to set up this Jinx Super in the corner. No, we're just throwing Clappy. Back into Echo pressure. Neutral jump, not going to pay off. Get into Yared. Oh, wow, we got these routes on lock today, huh? This is awesome to see Advertarius. And Burrito OS is going to pay off there. Probably seen about a 50% success rate with that today across all these matches. Nice.
Oh, another low. I'm surprised no break there. I do think if you're in that spot, you might want to consider saving Echo. I mean, still have a 2v2, but now we're on Fury and are popping the free. Ooh,
just like that.
What a hard call out.
I mean, Escalante is going to have to get a perfect parry read if they're going to survive the set. Goes for the level 3, but not going to pay off as Arterius just jumps over. And that's going to be game 1 going Arterius' way. Great stuff out of the Yasuo. Good awareness of when to get out of that pressure, when to jump over. We'll see it pay off pretty well there.
Oh, nice block on the overhead. I think this team functions extremely well off the basis of Echo Assist being as strong as it is, because like a Yasuo with Echo Assist is grime. Like the amount of advantage and the frames it gives you to kind of play your game, like it shouldn't work as well as it does, you know?
Yeah, it's so flexible and obviously makes the mix game so strong with how quickly Yasuo can dash through. You just can mix up that timing and basically just make it a true 50-50 on which side it's going to hit at any point. And then you get into these situations, even if Echo's in, you got the Burrito OS to kind of cover everything. I mean, this kind of feels like a little bit of Fox McCloud and Melee type of vibe, like very, very, very strong. Maybe a little harder to pilot than the rest of the cast at a perfect level, but if you can, it's like kind of almost impossible to heal with for low-key.
Yeah, I do think, like, as well for the Burrito, that like the risk reward is pretty, because even if you like don't do it properly, you're usually not getting like punished for it pretty heavily, unless you like do it late and then it puts you into the corner. But I feel like a lot of the times if you're back and then you're throwing them, I mean, because you still have your charge clone, so
Right.
if they even try to interact with you, you just go break, right? And I mean, it's such a strong option even without the high success rate anyway.
Yeah, that's a
I
great
think it's worth
point.
going for in tournaments.
100%. Little risk, tons of reward. And if you are nailing it, you're going to be getting some pretty consistent reward as well. And as we see here, not able to get that full conversion. The tag over to Echo is going to pay off here for Artorias. And a good little pickup here as well. Limit strike, generate that meter. Oh man, this gets the
I've
full
never
pickup
seen
after
this.
two.
What?
Yeah, he gets that
fire.
too. Yeah, it's so sick. Echo is like truly like I know I'm the dude with the Teros KO tattoo. You can call me a shill all you want, but like Echo's fighting game kit is like all timer for me. Just the amount of possibilities you have with his rewind is crazy. I mean, we're only a couple weeks in. We're still seeing all sorts of new stuff constantly, and there's just going to be so many more layers to it to discover. So, going to be really excited to see him get explored, especially as every new character gets added, because that's going to be a whole new level of stuff to work with. So, we'll see game 2 going Artorias' way. This is looking pretty brutal for Escalante. Curious, do we change anything up here? Is it going to be any type of team comp change, or is it just going to be trying to reset and looking like that's the case? Just try to lock in mentally, see if we can make this reverse sweep. It's going to be a tough one. Great call out on the blocked charges too as well from Artorias. It's going to lead to a ton
Honestly,
of
it looks like Artorias' defense is really holding up. I mean, knowing when to challenge and knowing all these punishes has been a huge key to their success here. I mean, besides the offense, which has been cooking, but I feel like Artorias is getting a lot of hits from just knowing the right times to challenge and knowing really the gaps in Echo's pressure.
Exactly, yeah. A ton of awareness. You can tell definitely has been grinding the game a ton, because there's so many different game states in this game to get familiar with. Even if you've been grinding early on, it's just so much to internalize everything and get all this muscle memory down. So definitely hats off. And it can be a ton of reward when you lock in on that defense. As you see here, paying off again. Back into the corner. We're going for limit strike again. Generate that meter. Get into the burrito. And it looks like there was a drop there, but again, like you said before, not a ton of risk, because really just kind of gets out for free there. Is able to get picked up on a stray hit on the other side, forced to break, but not the end of the world here.
Nice jab out on the Echo assist. Now we get to pressure Jinx into the corner. Solid hit. This is definitely a kill with this team comp. Nothing special needed. Yasuo just getting the job done.
Yeah, this Echo could definitely get... Oh, what a parry on the downward angle Time Winder. That is so tight. And that's going to be set point for Artorias after 5 straight rounds. Definitely looking pretty clean. I would not... Oh my god, all right. He's just trying some crazy parries here. He's locked.
Oh, nice escape for Escalante. Now it's time to finally get things going. Tag launcher route.
Just like
I
Artorias
think this is
before,
gonna kill.
the defense paying into great reward here. You see Yasuo almost dead off that. And it is going to be a dead Yasuo. Getting the pickup into a quick little happy birthday here. And this is immediately a huge turnaround for Escalante. Let's see if they can clutch out this round. Goes for the mix. Good defense out of Artorias. Calls out the charges 2 with the parry. I mean, definitely, basically 2 full health bars to get through. Fury is available. And another huge parry. Not going to matter when the Beam Super is there to back up the Echo, but Good stuff either way. Escalante showing some life here and potentially staying alive in this winner's final set. We know what's coming here.
Solid hit. Yes, sir. Limit strike. Burrito time. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's so
and main
valuable.
save, and there's still a charge clone.
Like, just the fact that that OS comes out of a limit strike situation too is so valuable, because not only are you getting a little extra damage, you're getting extra super meter and break meter. So like fuels itself by going into the install super, and getting you that valuable break meter when you're on offense is huge. Makes you feel way more confident to swing in neutral and go for some risky stuff. As you see again.
Oh my goodness, again.
Yeah. I mean, you can't try it at this point. You got to be locked. Okay, right back at you.
What a
I'll show you
parry
a
though
parry.
from Ethan. Oh my god, the parries.
Canceled the minigun a little earlier there with the zap to try to mix it up, and did that end up paying off there? That's a great adaptation out of Escalante. Not able to parry the full beam super here. That is a dead Yasuo. Okay. This could be a set here. Let's see. This is going to be a pretty uphill battle for Arturius, but does get the first big hit. So you know what's coming. Let's see. You got to execute here if you want to secure this round. Is able to do that. Echo versus Jinx. This is going to be tough. Fury on deck for Jinx as well. After all this damage, this is going to be tough for Arturius. Going to have to get at least 2 touches here. Not able to do
What
that.
a dash up
Forward
the
throw.
row from Escalante.
To victory.
Honestly, after that, might be building up some confidence, trying to move on to game number 4.
I mean, that's got to feel good, right? After a pretty brutal start, losing, I believe, 5 straight rounds. Or if not, at least 4 straight rounds. And able to bring that 3rd game back. Definitely showing signs of life. Now, well, you do have to sit through this Yasuo combo and watch the damage pile up. There is a drop, okay. So, that is definitely a fortunate break here for Escalante. And we're going into the super mix. Arturius does jump in the air to force it to just be a left-right. He's only going to get a brief window of defense there as they're opened up afterwards. Definitely a scramble here.
Burster spent. Resources kind of even right now. Oh, had a parry, but not ready for the follow-up. Nice. Tag in, bring in Jinx. Galante playing very safe.
Wow, was that the parry on a Time Winder assist? That was crazy.
Ooh, and 6 bars on the table. I'm pretty sure you just die here with the right route.
Yeah, this should definitely be death here. It's a good chunk of damage. Damn, that's 90%. No Fury needed. Yasuo's damage got nerfed, by the
No
way.
Fury, no assist call. Like, okay. Like, I was like, maybe with freestyle shenanigans you'll die, but it was just solo Yasuo killed you.
That's kind of crazy. You see Arturius again back into that patient defensive game. It's only going to buy a bit of time here before Yasuo is going to be killed off. There is Fury on the table on the side of Escalante, so kind of feeling pretty good here. Can't do anything too predictable here. You know you're going to get parried out of it. Can you kill here before Fury comes online? It's going to be close. No, cancels it just a bit too early. You want the second hit to take a break there before using the Super 1. And now Fury's on the table. Pop it, secure the round. Might as well. None going to be on the table for next round, but you got a whole round to work with, so great awareness out of Eska there.
Yeah, it looks like Escalante starting to see the pressure a little bit, making some defensive adaptations, but can only block for so long, as they say.
Yeah, especially in this game. You're not going to see any Dragon Ball Fighters block strings in this game if the players know what they're doing. There's way too much sauce on the table. You see parry again, paying off huge for Arturius. This could be a dead Echo, and it very well should be. Oh, but sure enough, there's the drop. Are we going for it again? We are.
Ooh, every time we got those.
Yeah, someone's been hitting the lab with that for sure. That's super consistent, it's looking like. Definitely a bit of a scramble there as the burrito isn't going to pay off. Mid-screen, it's a little more tight. And that is a dead Jinx. Now again, burst was spent at the beginning of last round, so Eska is going to have it going into the final round here. Only about a third remaining for Artorias, and that's going to be the only difference in resources here in the final round of Game 4. So Artorias is going to secure their spot in Grands. Is Eska going to bring us to a Game 5.
Oh, nice pressure there. Freestyle stuff. Oh, but the tag out. Ooh, and challenge on the monkey bomb was kind of insane.
Oh, wow. Rare drop on that setup, but not going to matter. Able to get another straight hit here. Now you're going to get into the full setup. Do we go tag launcher after this? Like we do. There it is. And a nice consistent ender here for Yasuo. That's a dead Jinx. So it's just going to be up to the Echo. Keep the tourney life alive. Definitely will be a tough one. Last stand assist is going to be on the table as we see it there. And it does make things a little bit more challenging to
Ooh, what a block.
But Artorias was ready for it for sure. It was a good hard call out on the option after the chrono break was blocked by Artorias, because that move is safe, but it is not plus, and able to secure the set off of that punish. Great stuff from Artorias. Going to be in grand finals here for us in week 2 of Quarter on the Cap.
Yeah, and as we saw, man, the combos, dude, so much damage from all these hits Artorias was getting. I mean, really something else.
Yeah, definitely makes me want to consider hitting the lab. I mean, I already got my characters, so I'm probably not going to mess with Yasuo too much, but I mean, these routes with the triple time winder into the full extension on Yas, it just feels so nice that you must be able to just get these cool combos into those full extensions, dump all that set here. I'm going to have to lock in just a little bit less as we're already back into it. So great stuff from the players to be available for us. Super appreciate that. And we get to see my boy Blitz, who I guess is now an NB bot, which is totally cool, but got to fight the muscle memory of to call it Blitz to him for over a decade at this point. They definitely threw us a curveball on that one, but makes sense. So get to see our favorite they them robot in loser semis here. Let's see what they can cook up.
Oh, break and go in. Oh, and the block on the burst. That was sick. Oh, unfortunately got a dash cancel there, and then we get punished for it. It's very unfortunate, but Farmer John taking full advantage here, going into combo, slam him down, get the scheme up. You do die from a command grab here, so very scary RPS.
Yeah, I think that was a misinput because had a good call out on the forward roll, ends up just throwing Rocket Fist rather than the command grab, which should have been a guaranteed follow-up there, but gonna have to deal with a bit of damage here from the sidekick Ahri. Blocking it one overhead, not the second, and that is a dead robot, assuming you don't drop these. There it is. So Yasuo versus Ahri, the battle for Ionia. Who takes the first round of loser semis here? And that last stand assist gets so much value and able to pick up right after. Great patience out of Obelisk, taking the first round, showing sidekick has some life here.
Honestly, I would like to see if Obelisk does play either character in a set. I saw them like fake the change out round start, but I do wonder if things go sideways, will we switch to Jinx and run the sidekick as well?
Yeah, seriously, like that's definitely a mind game you can try to play. I wonder if they were just messing around with Farmer or if they were just trying to make them think a little bit longer about what they want to have their starting route to be. Because again, especially with Jinx as a character you can potentially tag in, you can have to deal with Beam right off the bat. Obviously, you don't have the same level of mix with Beam Super with Jinx inside kick because you can't tag, but definitely something to consider. As I mean, just we each have one thought and that round is done. That's the power of one health bar being able to be deleted so quickly. Farmer John bringing us back to a final round of this first game.
I was thinking about it. You know how they put out a bounty for playing with 2 people? I don't know if they said if you can play like Juggernaut or Sidekick or whatever, but it would be interesting to see.
I would imagine that counts because everything they've talked about was just like, hey, like that, all that is the same. Like that is a duo. So Especially, I mean, if
Okay.
you're playing those fuses, like both players have to be ready to play. You could switch out in between rounds, so definitely does qualify.
Yeah, yeah.
That would be insane if we see someone take one of those first strike tournaments as a 2-0 in one of the solo fuses. But I mean, I'm here for it. I'm sure someone will try. That's for sure.
Yeah, I'm sure there's gonna be someone who's cracked at like solo whoever, and they just have their homie come on stage with them, and they're like, "Yo, you want to make like some money real quick with me? Like, let's go." Like
Yeah.
if Sonic Fox is like, "Yo, you want to hop on stage with me?" I'm like, "Okay." Like, you need me to call your assist, bro? Like, I got you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like,
for,
let's go.
for real. I know Sonic's always gonna find the gross stuff. So if they find any sick Teemo Juggernaut stuff, sign me up. Hey, we can split the pot 95-5. All right.
Yo, that's what I'm
You
saying.
enjoy. I'll enjoy the backpack. I'll
Like, you can
record,
have
get
the
some
whole
good content
pot,
for
dude.
you.
Let me be on the stage. Let me be on the stage just hyping it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll start dancing and do whatever. You know?
Just start going for some mind
Mid-set.
games against the other team. 100%.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, the
That shit-
damage! Wow, that did so much.
Yeah, having access to Fury basically whenever is pretty juicy for Sidekick. Definitely going to be one of the biggest benefits of the solo fuses. You can see Yasuo gets deleted super fast here. Great call out on the jump with the Blitz RS1. Going to get Steam on the table. Make it much scarier to deal with. Great pickup here. What is the route here? Do we go for reset after? We just go for raw damage and Steam. It's going to be damage and Steam. And follows the roll. Able to get that pickup. And, I mean, in the corner, might have been able to actually pick up with the super there, but decides not to risk it. Could get punished and killed off of it. And is going to pay off. The robot does take round 1 of game 2 here. Great stuff.
What is that normal move where he puts out like both his hands and scoops you up? Is that 2M?
Yeah, that's 2M. Yep, and it's 2 hits. Starts low. Second hit is a mid. And kind of pulls you back in a little bit, especially on a retreating guard. Really, really good move here. And you can go like
Yeah, Farmer
2L,
getting a lot of
5M.
mileage out of that.
Yeah, exactly. You can kind of mix it into your block strings and kind of go from like low to mid and kind of make it a little tricky. Kind of pull them back in once they get out to the farther range. So great button. You get a ton of value out of it for sure. Interesting
Oh,
trade
the
there.
clashes.
Wow, gets hit by the
Gonna
missile there.
break.
I'm curious what led to that. Maybe sometimes I know I'll go for a parry and I kind of forget I'm holding down back rather than just back, and I'll get a low parry and that can get me hit. I'm not sure if that's what happened, but kind of just got hit raw there. Maybe jumping. Either way, it's back up to the Blitz to make this solo kill. Pick up off the Fury throw. Great
Oh,
read.
what a read.
This is a good bit of damage, but no super meter on deck, so kind of hard to finish this kill off. Not going to matter. The missile pickup will come in clutch there. Obelisk on set point after a great Fury conversion there with Ari off the fourth row. That cross-up button's so
Oh,
good.
nice hit. Yeah, we got the charge H routes. Bring them all the way to the corner. Super extend. And then limit strike. Oh, we're ending with the tricky stuff. That was cheap.
That was cheap. Did get a bit more damage after the reset, but not able to get the full conversion. Now Yasuo gets to do favorite route here. Going to be going into the Blitz. Not able to get Steam off the super, but still 50% health gone for Ari. Now it's up to the Blitz here. No, not even. We're just bringing Yasuo in to get deleted by the Jinx last stand assist. That, I mean, that was like, what, a third? 25% of health gone from a single super assist? That's crazy.
Yeah, that Jinx super assist is no joke. It does so much damage, even on block. I mean, the power level of those assists are insane.
Seriously.
Oh,
man,
nice. Did we beat the
Furious.
burst?
Yeah, I kind of have to there. I'm surprised they didn't go for the hard read on that activation there. I feel like kind of had to go for it if you're Farmer John. But able to kind of get back out here. Now Fury's about to be back online for Obelisk as well. Curious to see when they pop it. Probably wait to see if they get hit rather than using it in neutral. Not even.
Oh,
They're in
uses
the
it
block
on
stream.
block to take their turn.
Hey, might as well.
Obelisk. Using it to take the set 2-0 over Farmer John.
Okay, so maybe we don't jump to assumptions on the solo fuses. We have one in top 3 here. We'll see. I mean, Escalante, I believe, or this was actually a rematch from. I was gonna say I thought they might have played before. So Farmer John did win 2-0 in winner side against Obelisk, and now Obelisk does make the run back here, loser semis. Maybe got the download, maybe just feeling more comfortable with Sidekick, and now we'll see if Sidekick will find its way into grand finals of a tournament. That's pretty crazy, even for an online tournament.
How much more do you have in this first of 3? Can you show off tech-wise to really like open the opponent up, you know?
And immediately we're actually seeing a change here. Obelisk is going for double down, so I guess they do have practice on both these characters, and feeling like Sidekick isn't going to cut it against Team Time Bomb, so curious to see how crispy the Jinx is feeling now that it's just been kind of used for assists so far today, at least that we've seen. And great start, great awareness for the break. Yeah, gets the punish here as well. Do we get the full conversion?
Hard knockdown, set up double trap. Oh, Escalante with no fear hitting both.
That's a dead echo. It's a juicy amount of damage into a tag launcher, make it nice and consistent. Shoot the firecracker, all good. Give you some more time to build up the zap meter as well. And with some Jinx v Jinx neutral, just fill the screen with projectiles, cash out when the zap lands. Got an hour and a half to do it, so good stuff there. Getting a good bit of damage here. And then now if you're Escalante, I mean, yeah, it's already chalked, but I was going to say, basically, you kind of just want to buy enough time to get yourself some break meter back, but not even going to be able to do that, so great stuff out of Obelisk, showing it not a one-trick pony with the Ari on Sidekick.
Yeah, Ari putting in work right now. Gonna super. Ending in tag launcher. Okay, bringing the Jinx in. Setting up the monkey. Oh, a back from Escalante. Does not get punished.
Good awareness there that the minigun was going to connect.
Situations like that are so scary when you air brake because your other character still has to touch the ground, right? So right there, I mean, Super Tag could have came through and just killed Echo, but fortunately for Escalante, our team is alive. So,
damn it, great stuff there out of Escalante running the opposing character into the time winder behind them as they were getting up. Always a pretty cheeky option there. You can't be holding up back into that or try to press. And it does pay off. Yep, double overhead is going to get the opening here. And we were talking about those R combos being a little difficult to get down consistently. But Obelisk was saying, hey, I got those. I've been hitting the lap. I ain't worried. And that's going to be first game going their way as well. Definitely riding the momentum here for sure. I mean, I think it's really impressive to be going just from Sidekick to double down like that in losers finals of a tournament and finding success. I mean, that's a lot of confidence with your team right there.
Yeah, Jinx has been putting work in as well. Not a Sidekick. Might be a main hero at this point. Oh, and we got the Ari stuff. To the trap. Okay, looks like it's going to be a reset scenario then. Oh, that was so cheap.
Yeah, that was actually gross. Great awareness to break there out of Eska because that reset is kind of gross.
Flip the trap.
Good patience. I mean, Jinx loves to set up those traps in the corner. She gets a throw after. It's going to be a full combo. And, I mean, the assist character there was getting beat up a bit for Eska. But able to live, so going to start regenerating that gray health as we go back into the Jinx Ditto. Throwing those projectiles all over the screen.
Echo goes down here. We got a 1v1. Super Assist gets called and blown up. I do think so much of this mirror is on who has Zap. I mean, as you saw right there, I was about to bring it up. Who has Zap really holds all the cards in this mirror match. So, right,
you gotta watch for it
on Obelisk's side.
Wow, we're just chucking out that Super Mega Death Rocket. Did they connect? Wow, great read. Or I guess maybe awareness.
Damage as well.
It's got to be the most damage.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
All in the game. If it's not, it's top like 2 or 3. Like that thing chunks.
I'm not sure if that was a punish or something, or if he just knew, but I mean, he connected and throws it out the round. So
I think it was a bit of a call out.
That super does too much.
I almost wonder if it was, I think when they saw the Echo assist, it might have been a call out that Jinx would have been trying to do the super tag.
Yeah.
I mean, definitely a great call out there. Huge reward. And Obelisk, I mean, just riding this momentum into this second round of game 2. Into the Firecracker Super, going to be a good chunk of damage here. Obviously going to be able to flip out here if you're on Eska's side of things. And, damn, the awareness to jump out there, avoid the throw.
Ooh,
good stuff.
The drop. Oh, but we got to reset.
We go for it here.
Nice,
Tag
easy
launch.
combo.
Yep. So it'll be a good bit of damage. Should be alive here still, but obviously a tough spot with that low amount of health. And great call out. Oh wow! Actually gets interrupted by the Ahri assist, barely. And what should have been a dead Jinx there. I mean, does end up dying low key, but definitely works out a bit for Obelisk there. Great assist usage for sure.
Oh, the overheads. All the overheads. Oh, man. 5 overheads in a row. Oh, we got Fury mid combo as well, and that's going to be game number 2 going for Obelisk. Can Escalante make the adjustments?
If Ahri's got the momentum like that and they're cooking, I mean, you got to just unbound the down button, right? Like yeah, there's kind of no, there's going to be chucking overheads at you all day, and you see it pay off there. A couple straight hits and then into the full combo. Good awareness to use the Fury to secure their game as well. Now we are facing potentially the final game of the set. Oh man, that's not what you want. Break going to be called out with the block. You know, a ton of damage out here on the Echo as well. Both characters going to be under 40% health. I mean, one touch each could be death. There
goodness.
It is.
Oh, these resets. The resets from Obelisk this whole set have been OD. God damn.
Yeah, they've been hitting the lab for sure with this team. And what you thought might have been a one-trick pony using sidekick with the Ahri, not at all. But definitely labbing out all these different situations. And Eska is definitely going to be reviewing some VOD tonight. As you see the chip out from Ahri's S1 Super, great awareness. You might as well let the super meter rip. Of course, all super meter gets reset to 1 bar per character after every round. So if you're going to get value out of it, let it rip. No need to worry about losing it.
Oh, nice. Got the break. Super tag. Oh my god, Ahri was safe there? What?
Yeah, that's insane. I don't know how she was able to block. That was literal perfect, pixel perfect spacing, I'm pretty sure. So no way she doesn't get clipped there, but sure enough, works out. Everything going Obelisk's way here. Let's see, can Eska get out of this pressure? Is able to do so. Push block is going to buy a bit of time here for Obelisk as well. Both players kind of resetting to neutral. Jinx trying to throw all her traps out. How can Obelisk find a way to weave through them? Jinx v Jinx. Zap gonna get a bit of a reward here.
Yeah, we have this kill on Echo. Now Obelisk up 2 characters to 1. Solo Jinx has to make it happen. Ooh,
Like Solo Jinx is gonna, or not gonna make it happen. Yeah, because this Ahri is absolutely cooking. Do we have another reset here on the table? No, we're just dumping damage out, and that might be the sweet spot
for
too.
damage.
No.
Can we get 2? Oh, okay.
That's crazy. Is a hit stun just that low? He just flips out. That's wild. Damn. Just like that.
Obelisk. 3-0 over Escalante. I mean, yeah, such dominating fashion.
Yeah, that was clean. I think that was 1 round going Eska's way, that whole set. Definitely not what we want to see, but I mean, with every loss, there's a ton to learn. And I mean, like we saw with all those different resets setups, definitely something Eska can take a peek at, see maybe there's some variations of those they can incorporate in this team, or at least know what to look out for next time they run into the Jinx Ahri, because you definitely have some really strong options there you got to keep an eye out for. Because in this game, getting opened up right after a juicy combo, I mean, you're usually going to be dead unless breaks on the table. So Those resets are extra valuable in a game this dirty. Follow-up options are locked down more at a high level, but interesting. So maybe Obelisk was just looking for that specific team they like double down. Maybe it's like, maybe they have experience with Escalante and they kind of know they need double down in that matchup. I'm not really sure, but we're back on Sidekick here in Grand Finals against Artorias, and kind of cooking off the bat. I mean, that's kind of crazy. Artorias was looking basically untouchable on winner's side, and off to a great start here for Obelisk. There's the defense we were talking about before. Parry's going to get a huge reward here. Do we pop Fury to get out of this? No, we're holding this first combo, which means, oh, the tech out is going to come out. I was worried that was going to be a Burrito OS situation. Damn.
Ooh. What a parry
Miss me with the boomer check.
Fury in.
Oh my god.
Oh my goodness, we got those. We are dialed right now.
Terrace is a parry machine right now.
Ooh, into the burrito. Full combo. Run it right back. Oh man, not like this.
Like Echo can rewind, I can rewind. We'll just do it right over again. No problem here. Ton of damage out, and then that super fast air throw. Gonna secure it. After what was a pretty sick little start there from Obelisk, immediately Artorias turns it around and says, nah, you're gonna have to earn this for sure.
Nice hit. Max range though. Yeah, not gonna risk it with Ari's routes. Gonna just super DHC, take the damage.
That's pretty crazy. Going corner to corner. Good bit of damage out there as well. But not gonna matter. Here's the sick route we saw earlier. Second time winder. Into the tag launcher. Yasuo's on deck. What is the mix here? Forces the roll, keeps the pressure up, and then other side. Ooh. That's crazy. I don't know how it got over there.
Max damage routing. Has echo assist as well. Oh, looked like they were trying to go for a kill. Oh, that's so grimy. That's so messed up.
This character's crazy, man.
Somehow slow the corner.
You just got to be ready for so much. There's so many reaction checks. Looks like Obelisk is debating maybe bringing out the double down. We'll see what they decide here. No. Yeah, Artorias is on another level right now. These mix-ups are insane. Showing off the Yasuo sauce. So much pressure.
Ooh, we got setups.
When do you get to breathe here?
Force the Fury. We take our turn back. Ooh, that shimmy was kind of godlike.
Survival is... We're hitting these pulls out here. This is crazy.
Hitting Echo just a little bit. Damage on Jinx not gonna matter since we're side kicking it up. So pretty fortunate turn here for Obelisk.
Oh, interesting.
Not able reset.
To get... Yeah, I don't think that was a drop there. Tried to get a pickup afterwards in the scramble. Not able to do it. Now with no break on deck, it's going to be a ton of damage and likely, I think they might be living with a pixel. Oh damn, that was a good bit there. Could be just a little hard to tell with the streaming quality on our end, but don't forget too, with the sidekick, you are able to use that brace mechanic. So if you are timing those hits with the opponent's hits, that's going to reduce the damage by a bit. I want to say it's 20% or so, maybe 10%. Either way, going to help keep that character alive, and I'm pretty sure that's the only reason Ari lived in that route there.
Yeah, it's surprising also how unknown that mechanic is. I feel like they gotta put that joint in like big bold letters. I was talking to one of my friends who mains Psychic, and he was like, "I didn't know you could do that." You know?
That's crazy. Yeah,
it's kind of crazy.
It's definitely not the most obvious thing. Maybe the VFX could be a little more obvious, or it could pop up on the side because you have like a lot of status indicators during the match. So
yeah.
I'm sure they'll find a way to make it a little more clear. I would assume it's mentioned in the tutorials. I don't think I did the sidekick tutorial yet, so I actually should check that out. But definitely a strong mechanic. Going to help make it a bit more viable, especially with these lower health characters. Ari being the lowest health character in the game right now, I'm pretty sure. Definitely going to need that.
Ooh, right now we got a
No way, we're parrying all this.
We got more? Oh man.
Great try there out of Artorias. It does get the anti-air, so that is going to be game 2 going Artorias' way. I don't know. Is it doable at this point? It looks like we're going to whip out the double down. Maybe it helps a
character
bit.
select.
Oh, we're going Jug.
Ooh.
Okay, double down. All right.
Nah,
Makes a
lock
bit
it in
more
the double down. Got to give it one try, you know, before the tournament's over. Play your other stuff.
Yeah, it's going to be Obelisk going for the reverse sweep here. At least after 3 games, then you'll have a little bit more wiggle room to use a couple, but good luck. I mean, I wouldn't want to be going up against Artorias when he's playing like this. This is really rough to deal with for sure. The defense is insane. The conversions are insane. As I say, that is able to get opened up and then called out on the burst. So this is definitely how you want to start the reverse sweep for sure. Let's see, can we get the full conversion here? Can we go for any resets? Damn, just the raw missile is going to pick up.
That's so smart, actually, because the whole rest of the tournament, they've been doing the other assists. So if you do the missile assist there, it throws off everyone's timing. Actually, super sick.
Yeah, that's some crazy conditioning, actually. Great call out there on your part. Because I was wondering how that works, but I think that was definitely them trying to hold up back, and it was not paying off. We see Obelisk taking this first round. Okay. I mean, not a ton there was value out of double down. I think that was just kind of strong, neutral. Obviously, a good call out on the burst is going to get a ton of value. We'll see if they can continue this year, as the 4th row is going to be a hard knockdown into the air. Yeah, that air cross-up button is going to get a straight hit, but no conversion.
Nice anti-air, full combo. Got a setup. I wonder if we will see the super tag coming through soon enough.
Yeah, you would think so at some point. It's not something I've seen Obelisk go for too much here. I mean, it seems like they're just kind of reluctant to bring Jinx in unless they need to. And I would assume that was a misinput. Maybe they thought they committed to a button and we're going to get a full combo, but either way, break is now going to be off the table as they bring Artorias in to the corner for some fireworks. I assume we flip out towards mid-screen. And the missiles are able to get damage onto Echo and Yasuo there, honestly. So Echo's going to be down to just a bit of health here. Does get the first parry, not able to get the second. That zap is so hard to react to. Obelisk does bring us to a game 4. All right, there's some life here.
Yeah, it looks like having access to Jinx, just a threat of her being on the screen and being able to tag out has been enough. You know, like, hasn't need the option. I'm pretty sure Jinx played maybe like 10 seconds of the whole set, but you know, the threat of her being there looks like it was enough to kind of spook him a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. Definitely great usage of Jinx's tools there in the background. And Ahri just kind of steamrolling a bit. Let's see what the setup is here. Kind of just waits, probably looking for a get-up attack there. And Artorias is going to be pretty patient, able to get out. I mean, lost a good bit of the health here, but we'll see what the plan is. Break is going to come out. We tag into the Echo, trying to regen some of that health for Yasuo. Great conversion off the parry, but only onto the assist character.
Nice punish.
Obelisk is locked right now.
Nice. Going for reset. Nope. Gonna cash out some damage here on the super.
I was gonna say, I think they clipped the ground there.
A little too early.
Just barely not gonna work out. See if that bites him in the butt. You kind of don't want to give Artorias any path back into the match. Unfortunately, a rare drop for Artorias there as well on that Echo route. So Obelisk breathing a sigh of relief, I think, after dropping all that meter for kind of no value. We've all been hit by that
Nice
once
hit.
or twice. Yeah.
Not sure if that was a drop or a air reset scenario, but Obelisk taking the round there and looking pretty strong right now, in my opinion.
Yeah, definitely looking good. And I mean, it's going to help when Artorias is dropping stuff. We definitely didn't see much of that earlier in the bracket. So curious if maybe starting to run a bit of out of stamina here as the night gets later or whatever it may be. But obviously situations like that are going to be tough to convert on. A bit of a scrappy situation, awkward spacing. So not going to hold situations like that against them. Ooh, nice. Brings it back into the corner. That's a sick looking route.
Nice. Got the monkey bomb set up. Delay
Slight
there to beat the parry.
Yeah, definitely adapting to Artorias' parry game with the minigun. With the delay, it's definitely going to pay off a bit. Limit strike, we just, might as well go for the Burrito OS. Didn't get it perfect there, but it does end up working out with the throw. Are we under the beam? We are. It didn't get angled down. I'm not even sure if it was angled down, if it would have connected, but definitely not if it's going full straight. And I'm sure Artorias is looking for a way to get Yasuo in, is able to do that. The jump heavy is going to connect. This is a ton of damage if we're not dropping. 3 meters is going to be on deck. This could be a dead Ahri, and it likely is.
Yeah, time to optimize. A little too optimal. But it's fine. American Reset. We're in it. Now it's up to solo Jinx. Oh, but
right
just
away.
get duffed.
That's brutal. Now,
One round
after
of
taking the
peace here.
Exactly. After taking that first round, you're now on tournament point here for Artorias. It's time to lock in. No more room for error for Obelisk. At least until
Oh, what a parry.
the next game. Yeah, huge parry into the conversion is going to drop. Hit stun might have been a little bit funky there. Just holds the block on the super. Totally fine.
Well, a lot of drops here. You got to wonder if the pressure is getting to him. I mean, grand finals, you're up a game. This is your time, but also the hardest game to win, right? I mean,
Yeah, I'm sure we've all been there. You're in a 6-set, whether it be ranked, a tournament. Maybe you're on a big rank up game or a higher placing than you've ever gotten, and you start to think like, all I got to do is win this round, right? And as soon as that thought pops in your head, that's one less thing you're thinking about in terms of neutral or habits from your opponents. But if that thought was creeping in Artorias' mind, I don't think it's there anymore. I think we're back in flow state as Obelisk is now facing an insane battle if they're going to bring this back. I don't think it's in the cards. Fury is popped at least, so that is how you get it started. We'll see what comes of this.
coming back. Double high blocked. Artorias with the throw. Super assist. Keeping the pressure on. Ooh, but Artorias taking it with the 2H on Echo. 3-1 over Obelisk in our grand finals.
Yeah, great patience out of Artorias there in the corner. Dealt with a little bit of that projectile spam, obviously with the Jinx super assist. It'd be kind of hard to see behind that, but able to find the gap in the pressure and secure that game. And I mean, I definitely think the story of the night for Artorias was obviously insane defense, great parries, but also those huge conversions, especially early on in the tournament. We were just kind of seeing any good pickup off Echo could lead to a ton of damage. Bringing in the Yasuo could be full corner carry with those chrono breaks. Just great stuff all around. Definitely has been hitting the lab, and the consistency on those longer routes is going to pay off dividends if you can continue to lock those down in tournaments. So hats off for Artorias playing a super clean game, and shout out to Obelisk for bringing the sidekick all the way to grands. We saw it for 3 or 2 of the games at least, but definitely something to be proud of there, and curious to see if they can take a tournament with that in the future. There's definitely a lot of sauce on the table there with those resets we're seeing.
Yeah, I definitely think part of them even picking it was like, I get the honor of being the first one to win the tournament with sidekick, you know what I'm saying? So cards are on the table like, man, I want to be the first one to do it. Would have been sick, you know, worth a shot for sure. Unfortunately, ended with second, but still such a high placing for sidekick. Might even be the highest placing that we've seen so far. So
yeah, definitely. I know a lot of pros, I should say, are trying to get those Juggernaut wins. I think Diphone was running it again today in a tournament. I'm not sure. I haven't been able to check the placings on where they entered, but to my knowledge, a Solo Fuse has not taken any tournaments yet, at least with more than like a handful of entrants. Haven't seen anything notable there. So Obelisk making a super deep run, showing there's some hope there for sure, and will be really cool to see if they can take it there. But that is going to be our bracket here today at Quarter on the Cab 2. It was definitely a super fun one to watch. It was great to hold it down here on top 8 with you here, Scam.
Yes, sir.
Really, really fun stuff.
Such a pleasure.
Of course. Anything you want to say to the people before we head out here?
Quick shout outs. I know New York is having a big tournament. I think it's DIY, right? Or yeah, so that one's coming soon. Gonna be big if you're on the East Coast. Of course, shout out Iron Grid. You know, all of the East Coast, New Jersey, New York, such a powerful scene. If you're in the area, you haven't come out to one of these events, like instant level up, like just being able to talk to these people, getting games with these people, like being in the same room, hearing the thoughts that people say, like such a huge level up. And Riot coming through, funding this as well. You know, I would pop out if you're around just to see if any surprises happen, right? You don't want to be the one like the day of and they're like, we got surprise from the dev and they're like giving out hats or something, you know. Like this is gonna be something that we haven't seen before, right? So gotta come through if you can, man. Big shout out, of course. And yeah, Iron Grid as well, running the tournaments in New Jersey. Join the Discord if you can. Follow them on Twitter, the Twitch. If you got subs, you already know, man. Big shout outs to the scene. But what an event, man. Good stuff all around. Great grands coming through with all the tech, long combos. Exactly what we want to see out of 2x. But yeah, it was such a pleasure being on the mic with you, man. Thanks so much. Of course, Tempest giving us this opportunity to be on here. But yeah, I think I'm good.
Cool. Yeah, definitely. Like you said, big shout out to Riot for showing some love to DIY, throwing 5,000 in the pot in the prize pool, and then that $2,500 bounty if a duo does take it. Definitely really huge to see. You'd love to see that from a huge company like Riot to already be showing love to grassroots games before launch. Like we're hitting early access next week. We're not even hitting 1.0. So the fact that they're throwing out all this money at 22 different events and a few months of early access play is really, really cool. So can't say thank you enough to them. And obviously Iron Grid holding it down for the tri-state area, like you said, super huge. I was able to go to Friday Night Live last week. It was my first time at OS in New York. Great venue. Really recommend it. I know you guys might think like, hey, New York, all the, like real estate is really tight. Like everything's really small and compact. OS is one of the more comfortable venues I've been in, like period. There's a ton of room there, a ton of setups. It's definitely a sick vibe, great drinks and food. So highly recommend you guys check it out, whether it's Friday Night Live or DIY. And I know Iron Grid's also running a charity event, I believe, sometime in October as well. So definitely keep an eye out for that as well. I think that's in Philly. So yeah, definitely want to support your locals and obviously support tournaments for these new games. Yeah, as you see here, it's going to be at localhost Philly, Fight for Good, huge event here. Multiple games on deck. Obviously 2XKO is going to be one of them. I'll definitely be coming through here as well. Highly recommend you guys check it out. Shout out to Iron Grid and Go for Broke for holding that down as well. So other than that, I just want to say thanks to my sponsor Oni for bringing me on board, showing me some love. Really great of them to do that, and hope to get you guys around next week. Definitely you guys should enter if you're trying to get some good matches in. So we'll catch you on the next one, and that's us signing out. Peace out.
Peace.